What's going on, guys? So here's one I came up with all by myself like a big boy. I put on my big boy pants, and I was out shopping the other day, and people are assholes. You know, this close to Christmas, and people are assholes. See, I'm typically a nice guy. Until you piss me off, and I become a real douchebag. All right? I'm talking, I could win a fucking award for the kind of asshole I can be. So, you know, I'm out here shopping, trying to find a parking spot. You know, it's the same bullshit. You guys have been through it. I'm not going to get into to all of it, but you know what I'm talking about? Is it just me? Is it really just me? Because I remember being a little kid. And granted, I didn't understand everything I did today, and I didn't realize the world was just a cesspool of fucking bullshit and horrible, horrible individuals. You know, I was just a kid, for the most part innocent. I was never always innocent. I was born rotten. But I remember as a kid, holiday spirit, you know, the feel, the smell, everything seemed so much. Maybe that was just me being a kid. Maybe that's just part of being innocent. It's just seeing everything for the good that it is, instead of seeing everything for the shithole that it really is. You know, but I swear to God, I remember people being happy and polite and cheerful and nice and giving around the holidays. And I'm out shopping the other day, which is my mistake, you know, going to the mall and going to all these big name department stores, not like Walmart, different places, but people are complete assholes. Nobody's helping anybody. You got people out here trying to jack you for your presents. No kidding. In the shopping center across from my house, they have a police unit, like a mobile unit set up in the parking lot. Now, this is a big shopping center, but they have a mobile command unit set up in the parking lot with cameras all up in the air and shit. All right? Because people are out trying to gank you for your fucking Christmas. Look, you can't afford to buy Christmas for your kids. I understand. That's hard. That's hard times. I've been there myself. Absolutely. I have. You know what? Your kids will understand. Let me fucking tell you something. Your kids will grow up better people because of it. Because they're going to know that you struggled. They're going to know that life wasn't always fucking easy for you. All right? And you did the goddamn best you could with what you had. And believe me, that is worth more to a child growing up than all the fucking Christmas presents you'll ever give them in their lifetime. Now, I don't mean to get all fucking teary-eyed and shit. This shit strikes close to home for me, guys. I've lived with my children in a burnt-down house where I had to board up the kitchen because it had burnt down so badly you couldn't even go in it. We didn't have a kitchen, no electricity. I've lived in some bad situations, and I'm almost ashamed to say that I've had to have my kids in some of those situations as well. Now, we all make decisions, and when you have kids, those decisions directly affect your children. I may not have been the best father in the world, and may not have been the brightest motherfucker in the world back then, but I've grown up a lot since those days. But I can tell you something, my kids remember that shit. All right? They don't hate me for it. It was the best that I had and the best I was able to do at the time. That's what they remember. Those kids remember seeing me put that house back together piece by piece. Board by board. With these hands right here. They remember that shit. They've seen me take some of the places we moved into and turn them into some pretty damn nice houses. You know? So back to the holiday spirit. I was shopping at JCPenney's last night. And I said something that got another individual's attention. She laughed about it as an employee of JCPenney's. But Jessica and I were shopping. You know, we were talking about Christmas shopping is just ridiculously complicated, you know, because you never know what your kids are going to like. You never know what your kids are going to want, you know? And I hate buying stuff, and I remember being a kid and being like, God, this sucks. You know, yeah, I know, spoiled little brat. No, I wasn't spoiled, but, you know, there's just gifts that suck. And I remember talking to Jessica, we were both talking about, hey, you know, maybe we'll just start giving the kids cash. They're older now. Instead of buying them shit they don't want, let's just give them money and they can buy whatever the hell they want with it, right? But it did occur to me, I was like, you know, there are some things that you have to buy your kids for Christmas, even though they don't want it, because it's a necessity. And we were talking, we weren't really arguing, we were just more publicly playing around, horse playing about it. But she was arguing with me on the subject, and we like to make a scene in public. It's fun. You know, not too much of a scene, but it's fun to get other people's attention, I think. But the lady that was folding the clothes started laughing because she's like, we can just give them cash and then they can buy whatever they want or need. And I was like, no. I was like, actually, you got to buy your kids some of the shit they don't want. Like clothes. They don't want clothes for Christmas, but they need it. And sometimes you got to give your kids shit that they don't want because it's what they need and it's what's better for them versus what they would have gotten on their own if they'd had their own decisions. Now, I know it's not a big deal. Just want to throw out a little story because the lady was folding the clothes started laughing her ass off. I thought it was hilarious. But anyway, guys, I don't know what happened to the holidays, but I really do remember the holidays being a friendly time, a happy time, a joyful time, and now it's just a stressful time. It's I don't even want to go out there. It's ridiculous. People are crowding and cramming everywhere and jacking shit off the counters and shit, trying to take it from you, grab it. It's crazy. And if you've gone out on Black Friday, I won't do it again. There is no sale worth that shit. You could die out there. It's no joke. It is dangerous. I don't know what happened to holiday spirit, but I sure as hell do miss it. I have fond memories of the holidays and malls and things of that nature, and it ain't so fond anymore. But I don't know, maybe that's just growing up. Maybe things were not what they appeared to be when I was a child. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts by commenting below. I'm always happy to hear you, and I'll respond as soon as I'm able to. Until next time, stay safe out there.